Hey guys, I'm back, but now I'm doing my makeup, so we're in the bathroom. Yeah, so the mirror's right there, so I'm mostly looking at it, because, yeah, look at my hair. I took a shower last night. My face, I had stuff on it, like, I don't know if you can tell, because I was just playing with makeup. So we have a slight problem. There's this guy, like, that goes to my church, right? And, wait, I'm gonna wash my face. So, yesterday, like, it was so cute, bro. But, like, basically, I got his number, all of this. And, called my friend. She didn't answer. This morning, I checked my phone. There's Dag. She called at, like, 10 something at night. Like, why am I up with then? Saving Gotham, obviously, because I'm Batman. But, didn't answer that. She emails, yeah. Because I can't text on Sundays. Because my parents, but she emails me and she's like, "Are you talking to Andrew?" Spelled it wrong, by the way. And funny story. Okay, give me a sec. So her and him dated, and you would be like, "Oh, that's breaking girl code. Why are you dating your friend's ex?" Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know it's bad. It's not right. Basically, she talks crap about me, right? You'd be like, "Oh, everybody does that. Not a reason to date your friend's ex. Either way, why you're friends with her." Because she's been my first friend since, like, the 6th grade. Like, my first friend in middle school was probably her. And, so basically what had happened was me and Tay, which is one of the guys who tried getting me and this kid talking, because apparently this kid liked me and I didn't know. And, he's saying she still talks mad crap about you, right? I knew this. When I was going through some stuff, she told everybody, like, everybody knew because of her. And then, long story short, she sucks. But, she was saying I'm fat, bigger than her, that I'm really ugly, all of this stuff, right? So first of all, she's a bad friend. And then she texts my ex and stuff all the time. And it's weird because, like, why are you texting my ex, right? I got that on my shirt. And, like, all of this stuff. She talks crap about me to my cousin. Talks crap about me to everybody. I asked her, I keep saying, I'm sorry. I asked her if she talked crap about me because I was talking to her brother. And, he was like, well, I would just ask her, blah, blah, blah. Because me and her brother are good friends. All of us used to go to the same church. So, she's like, is it Jolly that told you I was joking when I said I hated you? Jolly never said that, right? So she admitted to saying she hated me, which was big no. I'm using eczema relief. It's kind of like my primer, but I have eczema and I don't want my face breaking out. But yeah, so she admitted to saying that. I blocked her because she was just begging to know who it was. Then I unblocked her because I'm really bad about that. If anybody else has that problem, how do I fix it? Because I cannot. I need to just stop being her friend, but I can't, right? And then all of that happened. So yeah, I'm ghosting her because I can't just stop. It's hard for me. I just won't text her first. But yeah. So this is the foundation I use. I use 2 actually. I also use this one. This one kind of sucks, but. And then so basically, I don't know how she found out. It was probably Tay or somebody, maybe Ashley. But so basically, yeah, that happened. And when her and him dated, their parents hated each other because our church has had a big split, right? So their parents already did not like each other. He wasn't even allowed to date at the time. Neither was she because of this kid she dated. And it was like this whole thing. And so, yeah. And she has a new guy like every week. And me and Andrew were talking about that and all of this stuff. And so when stutters. So when we were at church, I sat next to him because, yeah, Tay told me to. But my brother was between us. And so Tay told Moose, my brother, to switch, but Moose wouldn't switch. So basically, I just rage baited my brother till he would, and he wound up moving and leaving us with my parents because I don't want to be like asked because at that time I didn't know if Tay was lying or not. And then so he moved, and me and Andrew sat next to each other at church, which isn't a big deal. But then he sat like this, and like it was weird. The other Sunday he like was flirting with me, which I could have been reading it wrong, but it seemed like it. And today we were just teasing yesterday, we were just teasing each other a lot. And then we had a bridal shower. I was gonna stay the whole time to help, but I wound up going home with my friend and her mom, Miss Marla, and I took a nap because yesterday I had to wake up. Keep saying yesterday. Saturday I had to wake up at 5 to go for a tournament in Greenville. Friday I had to wake up at like 7 to get ready for work, and then yesterday I had to wake up to go to church. And I don't go to bed. I'm really bad about that. So I was tired. I took a nap, come back, and then I was sitting by myself for a long time because I just woke up, I was not in a social mood. And then I went and sat at the table they were at. I sat next to the guy named Van, and Van was like, Andrew, switch with me. And then he moved his chair closer to me. They wound up not switching and all of this stuff, right? And so everybody knows Andrew likes me now, and I didn't know that. But so then we went to basketball, and Andrew played football, but he like fell on his butt or something happened, and he had to get surgery on his tailbone, and has like a cyst. I don't know what it's called. I was just being told. And when they were playing, Tay went to dunk, and Andrew was right there and fell on his butt. It looked like he was about to cry, honestly. Like, I'm being dead serious. But, he was okay. And then later before we left, so his dad took me and my brother, because it was at the church. So basically, I've been at the church, like, all day. And then, so I went, Andrew. Because Tay was telling me while I play basketball, he's like, Andrew's not going to ask you. He's scared of rejection, all this stuff. And so, and then he went up talking to Andrew, and then I don't know what he said, but and then I went up to Andrew. We were talking, and my brother and his siblings came over, so I couldn't ask. And then we went, and while we were walking, I went, Andrew, and I said, "Can I have your number?" He said, he said, "You're not allowed to ask that." And then he was like, "Can I have your number?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." He texted me at like 9 something last night, but I don't have my phone on Sundays again. So I was just like, I texted him this morning. I said, "Hey, sorry, I was sleeping. This is Andrew." I knew it was him because I recognized part of the number, and because it had his picture and his name. He hasn't replied, but so he's homeschooled, but he's a senior. So he's either at work or he's still like doing schoolwork. But he has a lot of work to do for schoolwork because he's also doing dual enrollment. The fact that he's a senior, it should worry you, but it should. Oh, my hand was shaking. It shouldn't. The last guy I dated, Trey, was the same age, but he's going to 11th now because he failed kindergarten. So did Carrie. Carrie's also 17. But how I got that in my eye. So basically, I turned 16 this year, and I'm not saying what month, but and Andrew turned 17 this year, so it's literally not that bad. But so Carrie, I shouldn't be name dropping, but I am. I love Carrie. She was the sweetest girl I'd ever known. Like, she was my bestest friend ever until she changed. And then she dated this guy named Gavin, who I found out a lot of the stuff she told me was a big lie about him, because at the time I was at the middle school and then she was at the high school. I'm going into my sophomore year this year. But she was a freshman when she dated him, and Gavin was a senior. So yeah. He's in the army now. He's dating my sister's friend. But yeah. Sorry, I was squeezing my sponge out. Carrie and me, we were friends for a long, long time. Like, and I loved her. And I didn't go to church when I was younger. I thought you had to be a good person to go to heaven. Going to middle school, I was bullied in 6th grade. It was weird. I still am, but I'm not bullied, because I'm not as weird. I'm weird around the people I know can be weird around. But, I wasn't a Christian. I cussed a lot. I did bad things. Not like smoking, vaping, sex. I didn't do any of that. But, so I was just like, a little weirdo. Then I go to this church because we were invited for a Christmas thing. I didn't want to go. She wound up being there. And, like, obviously we wound up staying. The church had a big split up because these things happened. And then some people came back and other people left, and this whole thing. And these other people, the last group that left, they her family was with them, so they wound up leaving too. And Andrew's family was with the other group. My family, the whole time, we just stayed at church because none of us grew up. My mom grew up a Jehovah's Witness. My dad basically grew up without parents because they didn't take care of him. They were old, but I don't think he ever went to church. We stayed, and Andrew came back and all of this stuff. And like, so yeah, now I am a Christian. I'm not the best Christian. I'm not gonna deny. I'm not gonna be like, oh, no, like I'm a terrible Christian. It's bad. But yeah. So basically, me and Carrie have been like really close for a while, and now we're not. And the family that they're stayed with, they're moving to, and they wanted to take her to watch their kids, but just her, like not her whole family. They accused my brother of some things. We don't like them. I can't say everything, but we really don't like them. And basically, sorry, these look like really bad, but basically we don't like them. And so Carrie has also changed a lot. And I know she could be going through something, like, it might just be that. But at the same time, I didn't like how she was treating me. And we did get in a few fights. But basically, I feel bad for talking to Andrew. Like, I know I shouldn't. I know my sister's saying, just live your life. She's treated you so bad. She posted TikToks about me, talking crap about me before, and all this stuff. But, like, she's still a person. She doesn't deserve that. And I'm not going to reply to the email. It was on a school account. So I'm pretty sure she has my email. So I did email Lorelai, one of my friends, about it. I'll say the email, like I'll post it. Or maybe I won't. But this is how I cut my eyebrows. I'm really bad at eyebrows, okay? I feel bad because she's still a person. She still likes him. Every time she comes over, she talks about him. But at the same time, before her and him dated, before me and Trey dated, I liked Andrew. I had liked Andrew since I basically came to the church. So I've liked him for a while. She got with him. I was kind of disappointed. But I was like, you know what? She can do that. That's her thing. Right? And I didn't think I had a chance with Andrew. And he told me when they were dating, she would complain about everything, which she does with me too. Like, like she gets mad at you for everything. She's just one of those people. And she was so sweet. We don't know what happened. But I feel bad, but at the same time I don't. And I just don't know what to do. Me and him aren't dating. We haven't really even texted that much, but I don't know if I want to. I like him a lot. He's cute. He's sweet. I know a lot about him. He knows a lot about me. It's not like, but also we're friends. So if we break up and that friendship ends, like, that sucks. But he knows I'm weird too. Like, he knows who I am. So it's not like I'd be just going in. Like with Trey, I didn't know what to do because it was like, me and him were really different, and I didn't want him to think I was like this weirdo, which wind up we broke up because it didn't work. But yeah, I just don't want I don't want her to get too hurt, like. But if she already knows, she knows. But I don't like hurting people like that. But I don't like how she treated me, but I also don't think that excuses me talking to him. But then how am I supposed to like ask for his number and then be like, this isn't gonna work because my best friend and your ex, blah blah blah. I would feel bad. But I like him. But she also likes him. So I don't know what to do. So this is, my makeup looks really bad right now. It's okay though. I'll fix it later. But yeah. Sorry, I was looking for my mascara. I feel like really bad about it, but at the same time, like I said, I like him. And people are always like, you should focus on yourself and not how it makes other people feel. If you're happy, you're happy. if, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But also in the Bible, it says you should honor God and Jesus and all of this stuff and be kind to others. And I am kind to Carrie. When I asked her if she was talking bad about me, I sent it in a nice way. I hate starting problems. I am a people pleaser full on full. I don't like it. And then I hate how it like affects people. I hate how I can't just be with him and talk to him without making her mad. I don't know how she found out, but I also don't care how she found out because yes, I am talking to Andrew. Hopefully, yes, hopefully we'll date. But I got that in my eye. I'm not gonna blend this real quick. Hopefully, it works. Even though me and her were friends, I want a chance because, like, yeah, I like him. But I also hate the fact that for me to be happy, it's hurting her. It's in my eyes. Because I do like him and I do like her still. I know I should hate her. A lot of people tell me they don't like her because of what she's done to me and them. But I don't hate her at all. I quite like her. But it hurts. But at the same time, I don't like how she treats me either. That's why, so our first breakup was because that. So there was a time, I know I said I don't get any sleep, I still don't. But there was a time it was bad, like I was pulling all-nighters on purpose because I was going through stuff and I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't even try because it was too hard. And it's better, but she wound up telling everybody that I had a bad sleep schedule and talking crap about me and to my cousin. And then there was one day I came to her house, I was bawling my eyes out because of my weight, because I was bigger. And she wanted to tell me that I'm bigger than her and that I weigh a lot and that all of this stuff. And I just I don't know, because I shouldn't be treated like that. But at the same time, I don't know if maybe she's going through something or like I said, I don't know. I just yapped 17 minutes about this girl and I'm sorry. I mean, but I'm pretty much done with my makeup. I hate this color, but my other color's in the van. So this is the makeup. I'm not vibing with it, but so thank you for watching. I will be doing my hair in part 2, and I will be talking about my thoughts on LGBTQ and feminism and all of that, because I think that's something as a Christian that I should share my values. And so a lot of Christians are very mean about it and they're very like, they're off-putting. So I want to share my values and share what a lot of people I know think, because I think a lot of people are getting the wrong ideas. And I hope you like this video. Thank you. Bye. Also, comment what you think, because, yeah, it's early and nobody's texting me back because everybody hates me and wants me to die.